knife sharpening service, The Knife Guy Reno. I was recently contacted by a leather maker who makes custom hats and boots up in Virginia City, and he wanted me to sharpen these two Skiver knives. So these are pretty difficult to actually sharpen, unlike regular chisels. These have to be sharpened at an angle. So I'm gonna show you how I do it on my angle guide. And these have pretty good damage on it. I had to file it down first, and I realized, well, let me make a little video and show everyone else how to do it. So this is gonna create a lot of metal shavings. So I'm gonna start with a very coarse belt. This is a 50 grit. This is just to get the initial bevel set. So this is a pretty thick knife. Let me show you. Pretty thick. There's a lot of material that we have to work on. So that's why I'm gonna go with this, and then I'll just work on a progression from 80 to 120 to 600 to 1200, and then yeah. Gabo, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? So yeah, so I just got contacted by a leather worker in Virginia City to sharpen these Skiver knives. So let me get to it, man. And if you have any questions, let me know. So this is tough because I have to match up the existing angle. So let me zoom in. So unlike a chisel where it's flat, I have to keep the exact angle here. So I will do it my best shot, and let's see what the angle is on this. I'm doing well, man. Yeah, it's my day off, so yeah, so I got a couple knives to sharpen. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty cold in Reno, so I have a little heater in my garage right now. All right, so zero it out. 9.7, close enough, 9.8, so it's about 10 degrees. All right, so pretty acute angle, and then I'm gonna go on both sides of it. So this is gonna be a very, very sharp knife. When I first met him, you know, to his credit, he's very particular on how he wants his Skiver knives done, and I get it. He showed me how he works, and I never seen one before, and it's very impressive. So took on the challenge, and I sharpened a few up there, and then I took these two home that were giving us a little bit of trouble. And yeah, let's get to it, man. This knife is used for leather work. So he showed me on a piece of leather. I don't have any here, but for example, let's see about this. So if this is a piece of leather right here, this has to be so sharp where he's going to just push and scrape and pretty much customize any piece of leather for either a hat or boot. So that's why these have to be very, very sharp. He doesn't want to push too hard. These have to glide just like a knife through hot butter. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, this is gonna be sharpened on both sides, and hopefully I can do a good job for him. 1 second. I'm back. Someone called, and so the phone went blink for a second.
It's not just getting pretty hot, so I'm just going to put in my kettle water, cool off. Warren, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna take a break for a second on that.
Whew. Warren, what's up, buddy? If you have any other suggestions of how to work on this, let me know. So I'm having a weird angle over here, so I'm not sure what that's from. But hopefully, Warren, if you have any ideas, let me know. Let's come up here. Yeah, this 50 grit belt is getting pretty dull now. So let me hit this other guy up and maybe I'll switch to an 80 grit. So, whew. I know I'm gonna be standing for a little bit. I'm gonna grab my chair. I might need a couple breaks, not gonna lie. This could be, these are one of the jobs where you said that you would take it on and everything's great. And then you just sometimes get in over your head sometimes. So yeah, that's why I feel with this. Like I know I can sharpen it. I just know this is gonna take a long time. This one is more of a labor of love than anything.
Alright guys, this belt is done for. Anytime belt really starts to heat up, it's it. So let's go to an 80 grit, see if I can start taking off some more material. This is a fresh 80. Just see how thick it is right here. So I'm just trying to thin it out. Alright, this one is getting pretty warm. I'm gonna let that cool off in the water. And we'll head back to this guy. Number 2. Alright, gonna let that cool down for a second. Oh man.
This will probably be one of the hardest things I've sharpened. So, just need a second to sit down with my old back. So, honestly, there's still lots of material I have to take off here. And this will get cleaned up because it's a little bit thicker up here, so that'll get cleaned up. But, yeah. I wonder if I should just go back to a fresh 50. I think that might be doing it better. I mean, it's already looking a lot better than what it was. So I think that might do it. Back to a fresh 50. Just set that burr and then just work my way up. This 50 should make light work out of all that. Whew, all right. If you guys are enjoying this struggle of watching me struggle of how to sharpen these Skiver knives, please leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe, so you can check out some more sharpening videos. And yeah, it definitely helps small businesses such as mine. I have a very small knife sharpening business and a growing YouTube channel, so it definitely helps me out. And I love making videos. If I can educate someone and make someone's life a little bit easier with knife sharpening, I'm totally for it, because it took me a long time to get decent, and there's so many ways to sharpen out there. I kind of got overloaded. So, all right. Okay, hold on one second. Oh man. All right, so we have an 80 grit on right now. So the 80 grit, no, I'm sorry, it's a 50 grit actually. It's a 50 grit, and that should do some, hopefully, good work setting these angles and removing more of the material when I can start refining it. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Oh, geez. Okay. So, I do use paper towels. I do use paper towels because they do catch a lot of the material, and sometimes the sparks does catch on fire a little bit. Always trying to think of like a better way of like getting these, or like catching all the material. But I do have an ash can. I put them in, soak them down. If I had like something that I would reuse, I feel like the metal sheets would just stay in there and it'd be so hard to get out. So I'm sure there's different ways out there. This is my little struggle bus right here.
50 grit's doing real good work right now. And let this cool off for a second. Take a look.
This 50 grit is doing a lot better job. All right. Do you like to do a bench meet, sharpen one side, get one break, get drunk and sharp? Oh, that's funny, man. No, I don't drink anymore. Shame you. Oh, I love it, man. I think that's awesome. So you see how there's still like a lot of light right here. A lot of light, very little. Up here is a burr. So I have to focus more on this side over here. So, and then with the number 2, I've hit the burr pretty good actually. I'm just trying to refine it because I'm trying to get that a little more narrow. So I don't think I could go any more narrow. I don't think I could. Going narrow probably won't hurt because this guy's pretty particular and he wants the stuff razor thin, razor sharp. So, yeah. So, just gonna clean this up for a sec. A little bit of shavings right here. But this is one of the jobs where you take on and you're I wouldn't say over your head, but not expecting, having different expectations than what's going on. So my first Skiver knife, I probably sharpened 4 at his place, and then these final 2 ones here. And these 2, at the beginning of the video, were just almost flat, so I had to resharpen it, put the angle on. So I don't know how often I'm going to keep doing these, for how little I'm liking it. You know, just there's some jobs where you just love and you see, oh, this is an awesome knife. And for what he does as a leather maker, it's pretty good. So just probably not my cup of tea. So got it in a little over my head on this one, but this is just a process. It's a labor of love right here. So, all right. Our union break is done with. Let's get back to it. Looks pretty good to me. Just one more time.
Alright.
All right. Coming along. It's coming along. He's just a pain. And then this is a 50 grit. I'm gonna do the same thing with 80, 120, 600 and 1200, and then that should be good. I'm just using this one to take off a lot of the material first so I can set that edge exactly how I wanted it. Warren, I appreciate it, man. This is not something I think I would want to take on again. Swap out tape. I think I could just put a little bit lower to help use as an angle guide. Keep this one below a little bit. Yeah, and then I'll use that, and I'll use that as my angle guide pushing up. These mats, by the way, are awesome. Got them from Costco. I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm just been standing in one spot for a little bit, and 45 minutes through, still trying to sharpen these two Skiver knives. So if you guys are enjoying this video, please leave a like, thumbs up, and subscribe for more sharpening videos. As a small business, it does help me out and growing YouTube channel. So, all right, let's get back to it.
Good. I like it. One down. All right. 50 grit in the books. Go to 80 grit. We're slowly gonna work our way up. right, that's 80 grit in the books. Moving on up. That's the hardest grit with the 50. Gain that angle. 120. Then we'll start having more of a mirror polish once I start going higher and higher. All right. So
we're moving through these now. Now I have my 830 Trizac. This is 600 grit. And now, whew, all right. It's looking good. Looking good. Let me try and zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this should cut leather very, very well. So I definitely had some help. Honed by Jones. He came over. He's a local knife sharpener in Carson City, and he and I met up, and he gave me some advice to sharpen these. Yeah, looks pretty good, guys. Pretty happy with it, and I hope the customer is too. All right, so we have that, and then I'll work on my leather strop, and then I'll call the customer and let him know his Skiver knives are done.
Okay, that's getting warm. A little alcohol in this. That's that. All right, final belt. And my 1200 grit right here. All right.
I think that is it for us sharpening. Oops, make sure the camera doesn't fall. can't believe that you guys stuck around for an hour to watch this. I appreciate that. I think that's awesome. All right. I hope everyone got a little enjoyment watching this. If you did, again, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more sharpening videos. I have this little spray bottle, spraying that, some alcohol. Whew, all right. Let's see how this works. This guy, this is very thin paper. I don't know how I might even sharpen this or how I might even test it. It's push cutting. That is push cutting very well. All right. Then we're going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to just strop on this on the kangaroo strap right here. Nice, easy passes. Make sure not to roll the edge at all. So we have 230 people watching. Where is everyone watching from? I am in Reno, Nevada, sharpening here. I've had people as far as Austria come watch yesterday. Okay, let's see if this is a bit better. Hardest part is trying to keep the phone in frame when I do this. Oh man, that is awesome. I'm very happy with that. You guys can get this leather strop from Gen D Industries. All right, let's see how this guy does. Huh. Oh, hold it. Once you get it started, I like it. It's a little rough. Okay. I mean, man, this thing sticks though. I appreciate everyone staying around and watch. This wasn't, I hope this was a little bit of a tutorial video, but it's more of like knowing what you're comfortable with. I never sharpened Skiver knives before, and the guy seemed pretty desperate. I'm like, all right, I'll take a swing at it. And I was honest with him. I told him, like, I've never sharpened these before. I don't know how they're gonna come out. So, and he was understanding about that. Oh yeah. What's going on here? There we go. That's it. Okay, sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around and watch. Here are the Skiver knives. Cool. Well, that I'm gonna call it a wrap on that one. Yeah, that is pretty much it. So I got some more knife sharpening I gotta do later today. But clean up my mess a little bit. Biggest thing, you know, have a clean workstation. Always easier to find things. But yeah, this was not easy. I think I only quoted him $15 each. So definitely I lost money on this deal, but you live and learn. Like if you never sharpen this, if you never sharpened a tool before, you have an idea of how long it's gonna take. And yeah, you guys saw over an hour to really get a mirror polish on this. Razor sharp edge though. So does anyone have any questions before I head out? No, nothing? All right. Well, I will be around later today, guys. So, thank you very much for sticking around. I appreciate it. I love this. Do you do lives often? I'm new. Yeah, I've been doing lives for a couple days, and I've been trying to get more consistent with it. Sweet, Jody. If you subscribe to my channel, man, and then just message me in the comments, you and I can chat privately, and I'd be more than happy to show you the whole process of finding the correct angle, how to sharpen, when to stop sharpening, when to switch belts. So I have all these belts up here, and everyone has a purpose. I'm a full-time fireman, and I sharpen knives on my days off. And this tool right here is called a Toolker. You can see it down here. See that 5 times fast. So there's Harbor Freight models, there's Tormax, there's 1x42s. There's so many different options out there. This is what I use. So we can definitely chat more, man. Does that help, Cody? We can totally chat in private, man, and then I can line you out on kind of a different idea of how to sharpen and all that. Cool, man, I appreciate it. And Knife Guys, that is like that's the name of my business. So check me out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So, and then I'm just gonna put some green tape over this to try to protect the edge when I transport it to the customer. And then I think the biggest thing to learn about this is customer service. How would you want your knives or tools treated if you dropped it off at someone? And that's what I try to strive for. I want to give someone the best service that I can. And I know I won't ever be as big as the box stores and all that, but if I can give them a great customer service, then that's the best that I can do. So, turn off my little heater in the garage. Yeah, man, so just message me and then leave your email, and then I'll message you back, and we can start chatting about how you can start into knife sharpening. So I do accept knife orders. I've never had one mailed to me. So I just sharpened these 2 Spydercos just recently, but I sharpened Benchmates, Spydercos, Tonto blades. So I just sharpened these 2 Spydercos recently. But yeah, I haven't had anyone mail me knives yet, but I do accept that service. Yeah, any more questions, Cody? All right, man. Well, I'm gonna stop this unless you guys have any more questions. Yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. I never thought I'd be saying that. I feel so cheesy saying that and asking for it. But it does help. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel, and the more likes and everything I get helps promote more videos and reach more people out there. So yeah, I totally appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.